What is going to happen to my blood sugar if I drink this ruby red squirt? That's the question, right? And how is it going to affect my next workout? Am I going to have to finger prick, or could I just wear a glucose sensor like the one I've been wearing for the last 26 days? This is the Libre 3.0. And yes, it's been stuck in my left arm. Before that, it was in my right arm. No scar, just a little prick. And it hurts like the intensity of not one, but 2 ant bites. But that's just me. I have a cousin, he's been tracking his a lot longer than mine, and he's worn a lot more sensors, and he says it doesn't hurt at all. But I've been wearing the sensor along with this ring right here. This is my Bionic Gold Ultrahuman Ring Air, and it connects to the app, and the app gets data from the glucose. So I have my calories, my workout, my sugar levels all in one. Oh yes, the glass is definitely half full. Oh my gosh, this will be my first full can of soda since I started the project, because initially, and I guess this is the catch, right? I was told by a doctor that I was pre-diabetic because my sugar level was above 6%. It's not above 6%. It's like that Seinfeld episode where one blood sample gets confused with someone else's, and yeah. Anyway, as it turns out, I'm very, very lucky. I'm not diabetic. Should I be drinking a can of squirt? Probably not. Should anybody? Probably not. It's somewhat safer than a Coke, maybe. Maybe 20% healthier than an energy drink because it only has, oh man, that is small font. Can you read that? 40 milligrams of caffeine, something like that. And this will be my first caffeinated drink in almost a month. I have had little sips, like a half an ounce here, 1 ounce there. I haven't had a full can. And man, have I missed it? But that's why I add the plethora of ice. It really tastes too sweet now. So we'll check my sugar level and find out what this drink is going to do to me. Now, to help minimize the intake of, whoa, that kind of shrunk. We're going to get some protein on these wings right here. Oh yeah, these are leftovers from my son. Teriyaki something something boneless. Goes nothing. That's pretty good. Sugary. So the sugar from the squirt, the sugar from the teriyaki, but there is quite a bit of protein if I'm able to eat an entire bowl of wings, and I think I can do it. That first one was pretty good. Let's check my sugar. Now the really cool part is it's all combined in one app. So you have the information coming from the ring, the Ultrahuman Ring Air, and the information coming from the glucose sensor, and then I have all the information coming from MyFitnessPal. So we really have 3 apps combined in one: Ultrahuman, MyFitnessPal, and the Libre app. What's it? Yeah, the Libre 3 app, that little yellow one right there. So instead of going back and forth, nope, it's all in one. And I like that. I like condense. I used to wear an Apple Watch, and you're going from the Apple Health to Apple Fitness. Oh, and then you have to open up just the Apple app if you want to upgrade your watch, and if you want to, and then you have to log your food through MyFitnessPal. Okay, I am using 2 apps, MyFitnessPal and the Ultrahuman app. My Ultrahuman Ring Air. No, let me show you. So you open up the Ultrahuman app. Oh, and this is my favorite part. This is the combined score. After you do a workout, and after it gets all the information, it shows you, oh, okay, you did this, great, combined events, this is your feedback. I had a score of 6. This zone caused minimal glucose change, and you were out of range for at least 32 minutes. All right, not bad. It shows treadmill running in vehicle. It shows my food, which is a Wendy's single, and it shows the calories. Again, all this imported from MyFitnessPal. So try the food optimizer view. Here's the AI part of the app. This part's really cool. Wendy's single with cheese fries junior. How to consume. Pair the Wendy's single cheese with a side salad or steamed vegetable to add fiber and decrease the overall glycemic impact of the meal. Now, this is the very important part. If you are pre-diabetic or you just want to learn how combining food and eating food in certain order can help spikes in your sugar. It's fascinating. I'm just learning about it. And this is right here. Drink water or unsweetened tea with the meal instead of a sugary beverage like a squirt. But I would give this advisement that I don't dislike anyone. I'm not going to tell someone in a restaurant, oh, how dare you put those toxins. No, I don't do that. I'm not going to impose my belief that water is better than sugar upon anyone else. I'll tell you my opinions, and I would say there's probably at least 100,000 people out there that would agree that drinking too much soda can be a bad thing, but if you drink too much water, you drown. So balance, people. A soda now and again isn't going to hurt you too bad. Again, just one can of soda, not 5 refills when you're at Burger King. All right, and then it gives more info. I'll let you do that thing in Powered by ChatGTP. Pretty cool. So if we go to previous days, but we need to check my current sugar, and I pull down, you can't outrun, oh, what was it? Oh, knowing is not enough. Sleep at pretty much the same time, maintain. Glucose 104. It's not, and they have these nice little things here. Stretch my legs, great. Walking, show more, and I'm looking for those combined scores. Combined event. So this is today. Medium spike. The zone caused a 23 milligram DL rise in glucose, and you're out of range for 107 minutes. Interesting. So now we can open up the Libre 3 app and see that spike right around 9, which for me, it's a very subtle spike because my pancreas and the body, it's working correctly, and I don't have, what's the other one, digestive diabetes either. I'm very fortunate, but I'm taking steps now, and that's why I'm monitoring my glucose levels to see how my changes in diet affect in a positive way what's going on with both my metabolic score and all that information combined. I needed that extra information. Okay, well, I cheated a little bit and I ate half a candy bar and just a half a cup of ice cream. Does it take my glucose up to 120, 130, 140? The highest I've seen my range, I think, is 170 and the lowest 90. But most of the time, if we go to the app, I can go to daily patterns or times and ranges. I'm constantly and consistently between 70 and 180, 100% of the time. If I go to 14 days, 30 days, same thing. If I go here, go to my daily graph, it shows, and then I can also go to the GMI, 5.9%. So it's already dropping. It was at 6.1, and over the 7 days, I've gone down a point. And if we go to the 14-day, 30-day, 5.9, with everything I have planned, cutting out soda, I do have this little vice where whenever I have pizza, I crave mentally and from my gut, I just crave root beer. But I have pizza, 2 or 3 times a month? So that's my 3 soda limit. 1 soda a week? I can do that. There we go, 171 total views. And the sensor tells you right from the home and different screens, I have 5 days left, and then I have to shell out some money and get another one. But thank you to Ultrahuman, because they provided me with 2 sensors to do this test, so I can get this perspective. So now my glucose is down to 99. So far, no effect. So I'm gonna go finish my meal. My lunch break is almost over, and then we can see what happens to my glucose after I finish the rest of that chicken teriyaki and the squirt. So we'll go back to Ultrahuman real quickly, and then let me show you another combined score. So this was on Saturday, March 16th. I marked it treadmill running, but I was actually cleaning, vacuuming, mopping, dusting. I don't like dusting. And I hit a 9, which is really good. You spent most of your time 100% in optimally fueled glucose zone. Your glucose slope was 5%, and you had no glucose falls, which is very good. This helps improve your performance. Awesome. And my average heart rate was 70 beats per minute. And again, that comes right from the technology inside this small ring. Very comfortable wear. Which ring do I recommend? I'll get to that later in the video. Time to finish my lunch. It has been almost 20 minutes since I finished 1 pound. Whew, that was a lot of food. 1 pound of the boneless chicken wings drenched in that teriyaki sauce, which added at least 10 more grams of sugar. I'm almost done with my ice cold squirt. About 800 calories, not what I recommend for a lunch. Normally I would have spread that out into a meal and a half. Anyway, let's check the old glucose. 116. If you know anything about glucose levels, 116 after a meal like that, that is, where's my wood desk? Let's just knock on 2 wooden desks. That's good news. That's very good news. Now, the best thing I could do right now is to drink water and go for a walk to start using up some of that sugar. But instead, I'm going to crunch back at my desk, do some work for another 10 minutes, and then see if the glucose keeps on rising. If it does get above 130, then I'll go for a walk. But right now, 116 is good, really good, because, whoa, that was a lot of sugar. And yes, my friend R2D2 is still around. I'm sorry, what was that? You like real? He likes root beer too. He prefers A&W root beer. Huh, who knew? And he also enjoys long walks along the beach. We have more in common than I thought. Check in with you in 15 minutes later. It's now 13:32. Within the Ultrahuman app, glucose 110, metabolic score 80. All right. Libre 3, I'm up to 129, which still is not like, okay, I need to be concerned. That's actually quite good. Considering how low I was before I ate, I was down to about 95, which for me means, okay, that's getting kind of low. My stomach was growling and I had not eaten at that point since breakfast. And I just hit 130. This is one downside to the app importing from Libre. I think maybe the Ultrahuman API team was only able to negotiate, okay, we'll let you pull data from Libre every 20 minutes. Because if I go into the Ultrahuman app and I pull down the tab and tell it to synchronize, it says sync successful, no new data found, data may be delayed up to 20 minutes. That's very important to know. Initially, I did say, yeah, it's all combined in one app, but when I am concerned, maybe I am feeling slightly off, I will quickly swap out the Ultrahuman app and go directly to the source. And now I'm up to 132. I have more work to do, so we'll set another timer in 15 minutes and just see. And no, I don't do this at home, kids. Please, let me put my doctor hat on. If I was a doctor playing one on TV, I'd put on a lab coat and I would say, please consult a physician before sticking one of these in your arm, before combining ruby red squirt or an energy drink or alcohol with a pound of boneless chicken wings. Oh, my gut feels heavy. Okay, we'll see how the next 15 minutes go. OnePlus to the rescue. And there's the timer. Oh, that's 5 minutes. My bad. I take my glasses off to reduce the glare, and then I can't see my watch. There we go. See you in 15. And we're back for more. So now that's 11 ounces of water. So let's recap. I ate the sugary meal at I finished my last swing right around 12:59-ish, and my glucose was at 102. 15 minutes later, shot up to 115, walked like 20 steps to get some water, walked upstairs at around 13:30. By then, my glucose was at 133, 13:51, so now we're almost a full hour after my meal, and my glucose has gone from 102 up to 146, almost 40 points. And then at 13:53, I drank 10 ounces of just plain H2O, not alkaline or anything like that. And then at 1400, finished the 14 ounces of water at 1401. So now we're a full hour past the meal, and the glucose shot up to a high point of 150. And then 1425, now we're 90 minutes past the meal, and the glucose is dropping. We're at 141. I just checked it again. Glucose is at 140. So we had a spike of not quite 50 points. It took a full hour of me doing nothing. So I'm reflecting on the Super Bowl when I was pounding about 800 calories per hour and then just sitting down on the Barca Lounger and watching the big game. So I'm gonna go for a walk and we'll see what that does to my glycogen, to my glucose, and I'll monitor it with my Coros watch, my OnePlus watch, my Garmin, and of course, my Ultrahuman Ring Air in bionic gold. Oh, so pretty. Why isn't that focusing? Come on. There we go. Bionic gold. An important question. Can you shower with the Libre 3? It's in my arm. Right there. 1816. See? 1816. I'm gonna jump in the shower back there and then show you whether or not it stays on or comes off in the water. First things first, take off my circular ring, or a ring matte black, or a ring 2.0, Ultrahuman ring bionic gold, or a ring Gen 3 silver. Okay, 5 rings. Coros Pace 3, great watch. The Amazfit Balance, another great watch. Garmin Venue 2 Plus. And last but not least, the battery died. The OnePlus Watch 2.0. Huh, that's so weird. The battery was at 54% last night. Bummer. Meanwhile, Coros, my battery is at 70% and I have 12 days left. 12 days left. Garmin, let's see. Battery is at 48%. 1 day left. 1 day? What's up with that? That's weird. Amazfit, what do we got? I'm at 76%. And according to the Power Life app, 7 days, 12 hours. It looks like OnePlus comes in last place because somehow it zapped 54% of battery while I went to bed last night. That's not good at all. Okay, back to the Libre. Done with the shower, and oh look, it's still on there. So the answer is yes, you can shower, you can bathe, you can go swimming with them. According to the instructions, it's about 30 minutes in the swimming pool, and that chlorine might start to eat away at the glue, but they do have patches you can put on which will help prevent that. What is going to happen to my... Oh, that's too dark. especially, yeah, the teriyaki sauce. Had I done plain chicken wings and then only down half, oh, there's barbecue sauce on that. There's barbecue sauce on the can. So we'll just recycle that. Sorry, I should laugh about this, but I really like to eat every 3 or 4 hours, and 5 hours, yeah. I normally eat around 11 because I eat breakfast at 4. And then oftentimes I eat 4 times a day, 4 smaller meals of around 400 calories instead of 3 large meals at 600 or 700 calories. So yeah, that 800-pound meal, 800 calorie meal, I also need more sleep, is that's pretty large for me.